Ruski's Crypto Cave here, and we are getting close. We're currently sitting at 984 subscribers. I was at 987 at one point. It dropped to like 980, 981, and then back up to 984. But once we get to 1,000, I'm going to do a giveaway on this. It's a Gigabyte 2070 Super. WindForce, something like that. I do have all the original box and packaging and everything like that, so that's what it will be shipped in. I'm trying to decide as far as how I'm going to do the giveaway as well, as far as do a comment picker or a Gleam.io thing. Trying to figure that part out. Comment picker might be easier. Maybe I even do a live stream. Figure out, never done one before, so I might try to stumble my way through and do a live stream with OBS or something free that I can figure it out, because the webcam I'm using is not that great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So or maybe we can do something with that. But anyway, point of this video, I just came across this the other day. Let's go to my Discord. So the Flux node that I ran, I've been running a Nimbus node for about a year, and my subscription was expiring with Hostnodes a couple weeks ago, and I decided I'm just going to consolidate everything and put everything on node orbits just to have all my hosted nodes in one spot. Pricing was pretty much the same, all that stuff, and in a way it's kind of good, because I've seen these posts on Hostnodes Discord server about the dev and the guy that ran Hostnodes online kind of just disappeared and just fell off the face of the planet, never responded to anybody, anything like that. And so the Hostnode sites have been suspended, and then but I got lucky, basically. I didn't renew it because I didn't know any of this coming out. Reading through this doesn't look like anybody did, but they did leave a link. So if you do have Flux nodes or any other nodes to host, they leave a link for Flux nodes to host them. Which, let me click on this plugin quick. And yeah, there's some different sites here. So you got Terra Hosting, Host My Node, GoldieTech, Host My Flux, Node Orbits, Contabo. I did have actually a Cumulus node set up on Contabo before. It wasn't too bad. I did have to email it. At first, it didn't pass the read-write speed or something like that. One of the things that didn't pass the benchmarks, but I just had to contact them, and they eventually did. Got it set up to do that. But so I did have one hosted there when I was running Cumulus nodes, and it worked fine. I also ran one on the Raspberry Pi here at home, which was all right. You just had to stay up with the updates, which wasn't too bad. But I do know once I got to the Nimbus node, it's been a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. And if there is an issue, you only have to wait 2 to 3 days before you get a payment again instead of 2 weeks. So, so if you can get to a Nimbus node, get there. It's definitely worth it to run one of those instead of a whole bunch of Cumulus. Even though, yeah, you might get a little more rewards with the Cumulus that way by doing multiple ones. It's a whole have a lot more maintenance and work. But they did post this. I can leave the link to this in the description below if you want some different hosting companies to host your own node. Ideally, if you can run your own Nimbus at home and you have the internet speed to do it, and that's probably the recommended way to do it. Because the hardware required is not super crazy. It's just I believe you need either 50 down or maybe even 100 download or upload speed. And I have Xfinity internet here, and that is what gets me. I barely had enough to do the Cumulus node for upload, but I definitely didn't have enough to do Nimbus. So that's why I'm hosting it. And like I said, I am hosting it on node orbits. Let's go over here. Cumulus nodes about $11. Nimbus nodes 28. Stratus nodes 58. Nowhere near a Stratus node. Not even halfway there. Got a couple of thousand more flux to even get to halfway because it's 40,000 flux. So I'm sitting around 16, 17,000, somewhere in there. Because whatever is not in my Nimbus node, which is 12,500, I have just in Titan nodes, just to earn something, because I don't plan on doing anything with my Flux for a while. So I've been just doing the 3-month ones. So that's what's going on there. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm going to pull up something here quick. Actually, I could just block this stuff out, I think. Hang on a second. All right, we're back. Yeah, I wanted to go on here just so, because I figured there was a privacy mode on here that blocked out all your IPs and all that type of stuff. But I wanted to see if it left the dollar amount here as far as what you earn per month, which it does. So that is good. So a Nimbus node says about 123 per month, and I figured out this does include all your parallel assets. So I do have a bunch of parallel assets here I could claim. You get crushed on fees. So, I mean, just look at this Ethereum. You get a 23 fusion fee just to claim the Ethereum. That is insane. So, these fees do fluctuate. So I'm just going to let them sit there and accumulate, stack up. Maybe I'll do it once they get to 100 each. I don't know. But, or maybe just do it once a year. I got to figure that out. But as you can see, the total fees I paid from all the claims I made, which I made a couple already, it's only been 6, and now this one-time fee is 4 fusion. So 4 Flux at $1.30, that's $5.24. So no thank you. So I'll just let that stack and stack and stack, and hopefully those fees will come down and normalize. Otherwise, I'll just let them keep stacking. But that is in this number. As far as that goes, as far as what you earn. Because we could go to my transaction sheet for 24. Sorry to blind you. Let's just go to February. February, I did not mine Flux at all. It was all parallel assets. Or all, not parallel assets, all node income. So I earned 46, basically 33.50 Flux, not counting the parallel assets. So if you're taking the parallel assets into account, it was basically probably 66.50 at that current price. It is probably worth a lot more than that right now. Yeah. So take that information what you will. Anyway, put it that way. So, but yeah. So for the most part, yes, the Cumulus node is, or not Cumulus node, Nimbus node is somewhat profitable. So it's $28 a month, 33. So you got $5 of profit there compared to, and then plus all the parallel assets, which you're gonna get eaten alive by those fees. So that part's kind of ridiculous. So that I'm just gonna let go. But anyway, so I'll leave the link for this in the description below. God damn it, I did it again. So this, as far as if you need some hosting services, like I said, Terra hosting, Node Orbits, those are probably my 2 recommendations. Don't have many experience with the others except for Contabo. But I've been with Node Orbits now for a couple months with the Nimbus node, and the Neoxa node since January, and I also have I have three pre-search nodes with them as well. So I had them. I'll pull this up. I'll block. This is all my IPs and stuff. I'll block that out. And some of this collateral ID stuff, I'll block that out because I don't think that information should be made public. But I have 5 different nodes running with them. Did annual subscriptions for all of them. So you can see all my expiration dates there. So they do. It's been working perfectly. No issues at all with the Neoxa node. No issues with the pre-search nodes. They all been running perfect. So if you want a good recommendation as far as for them, I can leave a link for that in the description below as well. Pre-search nodes I did run in Racknerds as well. They do run sales every now and then. This right here, it's $1.92. This is pretty much all you need to do to run a pre-search node. You get these cheapies. So technically, yes, this is 8 cents cheaper than what Node Orbits is. And I had no issues with them. I ran 2 of them for the longest time. The only reason I moved my pre-search nodes over to Node Orbits is just to keep everything together. It makes it easier. Basically, I'm centralizing my decentralized projects, but it makes it easier and all that for the track and all that stuff, and especially with subscriptions instead of going to different sites and bouncing around as far as what you got to do for different ones. So that is that. It's blinding. Oops. I got to log in. I was going to log in to pre-search, but we'll do that. Worry about that later. But yeah, pretty much just a short, sweet video. Kind of rambled on a bit. Basically, just to let you know, if you have anything on Hostnodes online, if you haven't figured it out already, think everything's going down. You'll have to move your nodes to another provider. I think they did mainly just Flux nodes. So I don't think they did anything else as far as that goes, but they were a recommended provider for Flux for a long time too. So it does kind of suck to see it kind of fall apart. And it seems like the guy just kind of disappeared and no contact with anybody. So hopefully the dude's all right, but don't know what's going on. It seems like the people in the Discord don't know what's going on either. So it is what it is, I guess. Things happen, but good replacement. Like I said, is Node Orbits. They have a whole bunch of different ones. They have all the Streamer I heard of, never heard of that one. Pre-search obviously I heard of. Never heard of that one. I heard of Block X. Never heard of these three, or those three, or those three, or them. So I never heard of any of those guys. But all these up here, Xi, I never heard of though either. But they have a bunch of different options. Pretty easy going. It's super simple to set up. The Neoxa node was extremely easy. The pre-search nodes were extremely easy. Nimbus node was extremely easy as well. It's pretty much just like your collateral ID, transaction ID, output index, and Zell ID, and within 10 minutes you're up, confirmed, and ready to rock. So does not take long at all. It's a very quick and easy way to do it, and you can do monthly pricing, or it's cheaper to do it annually. Like I said, it's $2. Save $1 here, $2 here, $2 there, and $2 there as well. So annual pricing is the way to go. So let's close out Rack Nerds. There's all the payment history of the Neoxa node. I see all these 9,000 withdrawals. Those are all going to iNodes. Once I get to 9,000, I've been just shipping it to iNodes. And just to keep on stacking more, hopefully I could get enough to get a second one. I haven't been mining it. It's just been pretty much all node rewards. So I'm just stacking the node rewards up to get to another, maybe a second one. So, but other than that, that's about all I got for today's video. Most of the earlier today was getting that tree cut up, and it is down. I'm kind of beat, exhausted. I had a couple other ideas to do for videos, but I figured I'd just do this one because it's kind of quick and easier, and I'm kind of tired. So, but until next video, we'll catch you later.